Hola guys and girls, and welcome to SMD Week 2. We are facing off against George, aka SceptileMC, and yes, this battle is going up late once again. I had a pretty busy week last week, and this is not the most serious league. We don't have an upload schedule, so I kinda took a lazy one and upload just now, but yeah. First, before we go into all team building and all this good stuff, this, after the battle, will actually be a post-narration, because this battle actually happened before the other battle I uploaded versus Will. Because George was going to vacation, he is on a trip, and so we had this battle early. So this actually was before that match. That's why it's a. No, that's not really why it's a post narration. He just messages me, "Hey, do you want to battle?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, we can battle." And I was not really prepared for a live com. So yeah, that's why I got a post com right here. But first up, let's go into the team matchup. Looking into his team, the thing flying on screen right now. He got the Politoed, the Claydol, the Loftus, the Machamp, Pelipper, Sceptile, Hydreigon, Victini, Darmanitan, and Mienshao. His two Z-move users are his Politoed and Pelipper, so he has the double Rain Core team with Swiftsim, Loftus, Great Threat, of course. But yeah, that's basically his squad. Now going over my team. We got right here Badcrab Jr., physically defensive. The main mission of Badcrab Jr. is to deal with his physical threats, be it the Machamp, be it the most likely physical Victini, most likely it will be physical Mienshao, most likely. But yeah, Earthquake, U-Turn, Stealth Rock, and Rooster, Rocks just to Rocks, and yeah, Fizzstaff, Badcrab Jr. There's not too much to talk about here. Next up, we got Manaphy with a Random Berry. Because we have Manaphy, we get him a berry which suits the best, and I'm definitely expecting him to bring the Sceptile to combat my Manaphy, because Manaphy has a very, very good matchup versus this team. Yes, with Rain, Manaphy, of course, is doing great. That's why I have the rest right here, because he will most likely bring Rain. He might not bring it, but he most likely will. Then I got Tailload, get +3, and then Surf and Ice Beam. Manaphy has usually a great time versus other water types, because they can't really touch it. I do not have Energy Ball on this set because Ice Beam hits the most on his team already super effectively. The only things that do not hit super effectively with this coverage is the Politoed and the Loftus, and not even neutral, that is. And Politoed and Loftus, if he brings the Rain set, it's more likely going to be Politoed, and Loftus, like, even though it's Swift Swim, I'm not expecting Loftus. That's why, and even if he brings Loftus, like, it falls over if you look at it in the wrong way, but that's basically Manaphy with the Random Berry, mainly for the Sceptile. It could be for Energy Ball on Victini as well. And some other grass, Hidden Power Grass, he could have on some ones. But yeah, next up we got Tapu Kek, the Tapu Koko, Exploit, Thunderbolt, U-Turn, Grass Knot, and Dazzling Gleam. Once again, a great matchup versus team because he has the Rain team, so Thunderbolt is going to be very strong versus team. Dazzling Gleam mainly there for the Hydreigon and the Machamp. And then Grass Knot for the Claydol. U-Turn just momentum. Grass Knot actually doing a very good amount to Claydol. I think it's base power 100 or 120 because Claydol is a heavy mon. Just needs to go on the treadmill if you ask me. But yeah, that's Tapu Koko. Next up, Kartoffel with the Chopper Berry. This is going to be my main answer to the Victini because barring the Brick Break or shenanigans like this, he can't really touch me. I do not expect him really to bring like Hidden Power Ground or something like that. So that's why I have Chopper Berry. It helps with the Mienshao as well. It helps with the Machamp. And then we have Fire Blast, Earth Power, Dark Pulse, and Toxic. Dark Pulse to hit stuff like the Claydol, like the Victini. So that's why I have Earth Power and Dark Pulse, because I do not want to have only Earth Power, because he might bring Claydol in on that, which is immune to that, and all this good stuff. So I want to have both, so I have like a middle ground play and Toxic there to Toxic some of his more bulky mounts, which I can't really touch. Heatran did not have the best matchup because of the rain, but because of Victini, I had decided to still bring it. And next up, we got our two Z-move users, the GOAT at the beginning, especially defensive with Horn Leech, Aerial Ace, Milk Ring, and Bulk Up. And actually not Z-move right here. Bulk Up, especially defense, is doing great because he has so many water monsters. Of course, the Grass type is doing great, and Aerial Ace is mainly there to hit the Sceptile and mainly there to hit the Sceptile, honestly, because Sceptile, if it's the Unburden set, actually does a lot to my team, and I want to have a good answer to Sceptile, and going to Sceptile is exactly that. With the Aerial Ace, I do a very good amount with my investment. I can deal with it very good. Barring here is the Unburden set, we get like to +2, but then I can have some other stuff. If he's more physical, I have my Badcrab. If he's more special, I have my Go-Goat. And just Bulk Up is mainly there to maybe get a mid-game sweep going. It's mainly there to check the Sceptile and our special threats, but if I have the chance to go for Bulk Up sweep, I will take that. But now for the main sweeper of the team, we got our Z-Moon, we got ICMZ Hail Lapras for the Hail Z Hail, which gives me +1 speed and actually gets the Hail up. I got for the speeds, actually don't remember, like this just max speed to tie with Victini, I think. This is enough speed to outspeed max speed Miancho, I guess. This is enough speed to outspeed max speed Machamp, I want to say. Like, I built this team quite a long time ago, but I think it's for max speed Machamp. What else would we have? Let's see, what else would it be? Max speed Pelipper, maybe? Claydol, I think it's too fast. Maybe max speed Claydol. I don't know the top of my head, but it's for something of that. And Go-Goat, just enough speed for a no-speed Pelipper, I think. No-speed Pelipper, that sounds right. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Like I said, I built this thing right. I could check if I look at all these speeches right in another tab, but honestly, I'm too lazy for that, and who cares? Like, it has speed for something. We will see in the game if it actually comes into play that I have the speed investment. But yeah, next up we got Lapras, the main sweeper ICMZ. Enough speed to outspeed the fastest one at +1, which is the Miancho. I got Blizzard, which won't miss in the hail. We got Freeze Dry, which of course hits Pelipper's 4 times super effective, hits Pelipper super effectively, and then we got Surf as my water stab build, stuff like the Teeny. This thing actually is a very good matchup. I had Politoed super effectively, I had Claydol super effectively, I had Loftus super effectively, I had Pelipper super effectively, I had Sceptile super effectively, I had Dragon super effectively, I had Victini super effectively, I hit Darmanitan super effectively. The only two things I do not hit so effectively are these two fighting styles, the Miancho and the Machamp, which are both not the bulkiest. Machamp might be even assault this, but they're easily worn down. But yeah, Lapras is definitely going to be my main mon of this squad. Hopefully it can pull through, but that is the team. Now going over to the match, we actually don't have to cut. Here we are with the match. I actually did pause the match to do a little edit and cuts because the dimensions were kind of messed up when I just skipped to the battle right here. But yeah, this is the match. Like you can see, George decided to bring the Victini, the Claydol, the Sceptile, the Dragon, I want to say, Pelipper, Machamp, and Miancho. So both of his fighting types, which I need to weaken for my Lapras to sweep. Looking at what he leads with, I think he most likely will lead with his Victini or his Miancho, just to U-turn out. And I can lead with my Gligar, getting up rocks early versus the Miancho, or switching out into my Heatran versus the Victini, scouting if he has the Glaciate or if he just U-turns out, and all this good stuff. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I will pause a lot right here to talk because Shorter is very quick on his animation, so yeah, we'll pause a lot to not miss any of the action. Adida back to he decides to lead with his Claydol. Now I'm doing some calking stuff. I should be faster than this thing. If he's offensive, I can still take an Ice Beam, and I want to have a slow U-turn into one of my ones. Don't want to get a Rock Source yet, because 2 Ice Beams actually do kill me, so I don't want to stay in. I can take one for a free switch or something, but in case he gets rocks, I want to get the momentum, so I just go for the U-turn right here. And like I see, at 20%, which tells me that he's more offensive, and he gets the weakness policy boost. That is scary. I was like, goddammit, what does Claydol do? If you know the history between me and Claydol, I'm actually pretty weak to Claydol. Claydol already was a pain in the GBA Season 6, I think, versus Cooper, and since then I get a bit of fun made of me because I lost to a Claydol, and Claydol is terrible. So I thought maybe George is banking on that and brings a Rock Polish Claydol with weakness policy to sweep me. So I just think in my team, okay, what on my team can take a +2 hit from Claydol, because I'm expecting him right here to go for the Rock Polish actually. So I do the things, see what his moveset is, and actually see that Lapras can take any hit from Claydol without having to worry about anything, and I should be able to OHKO with a Surf from here, because from that damage, from the illusion damage, I can tell that he is not max HP, and he does not have any physically defensive investment, so I'm thinking he is max offensive, max speed, max special attack. Like I can see, he does go for the rocks, which is of course annoying, but that just means, okay, I can still take any +2 hit from this Claydol, and I can kill it with a Surf from this range, so I just do cool with Surf. It does not kill, so it seems this Claydol has some HP, which I did not see on the U-turn damage, or it has some speed def investment. And so I'm right here, I'm scared that he goes for the Rock Polish or something like that, or 2 like Thunderbolts. The good thing is I actually outspeed him, which shouldn't be possible unless he, which is very nice. Oh wait. God damn it, what am I talking about? Of course I can outspeed him, I'm an offensive Lapras. But yeah, I actually outspeed him, so I'm not worried. If he goes on attack, I can speed him, kill him next turn. Or if he goes for Rock Polish, I can still take any hit and just Surf and kill him. Because no +2 hit from Claydol actually can kill my Lapras from full health. Like you see, he goes for the Trick Room, and I want to... Oh, god damn it, I pause too slow. He goes for Explosion. He goes for Trick Room Explosion. He goes for Trick Room. After that, okay, he's not Rock Prodigy, he's Trick Room. That explains why I outsped him, even though he should be offensive. And yeah, Trick Room, he's not Rock Polished. So, but yeah, still, I can take any +2 hit from Claydol. I do not have anything to worry about that. But I can take, actually, a +2 Explosion. My Lapras is going down, and that is one of my biggest wins gone down in the end. We are 5-5. He got Rocks up, and he got my most threatening Monsters team actually out of the way, which is very bad for me. He now goes into his Pelipper in the Trick Room, which is a very, very scary part, because not much of my team can actually take a hit, and I need to stall up the Trick Room if I want to get back to this match, because if this Pelipper is offensive, I really having a hard time with that. I go to my Go-Goat, because Go-Goat can actually take any hit. Oh, did I go to Go-Goat versus the Pelipper? It was a double down. I did just go to Go-Goat because it could take on the most on his team. And in the Trick Room, looking what the most scary is, like, he's not going to Sceptile, he's not going into Victini in Trick Room. The most likely thing is either Pelipper or Machamp. Versus Machamp, I have a pretty free switch into my Gligar. Versus the Pelipper, I will have more bit struggle. That's why I decided to go to my Go-Goat. And Calking, because I'm Spidef, I can take even Hurricane from a max special attack modest, what you call it, Pelipper, that's the name. Savage right here. It's a female Savage, the Pelipper. But yeah, I can take a max attack modest Hurricane for that. Stall a bit of Trick Room, go for a Hornleech, get some damage on that, and then die to a second hit. But then you only have one Trick Room turn left, and we are getting out of this with only one Mon dying, which is basically this. Currently, I'm in damage control mode. I'm very much behind in this game. I lost my biggest win con in this match, and he has all the momentum with Trick Room up and his Pelipper out. So I decided to stay right here, but he pulls out the Z-move, Supersonic Skytrack, and that I cannot take. My Go-Goat goes down, and now I need to play a bit around. I go to my Tapu Koko. I know I will die to a Hydro Pump or Surf, but that's why I will right here double out into my Manaphy, which can take any hit from this thing. And now I will double out back into my Tapu Koko on the Hurricane, and then I will have my Tapu Koko in versus the Pelipper with no Trick Room turns left, and that basically means I can kill it, go for Volt Switch, go for U-turn, and go on from there, and we can finally start this match seriously, because so far I'm just getting wrecked. So I go into my Tapu Koko, but George does a very surprising, very good play right here. It surprised me a lot. He goes for Tailwind, and now, first it was Trick Room Pelipper, now it's Tailwind Pelipper. Before it outslowed all my mons, Trick Room, now it outspeeds all my mons in the Tailwind. God damn it, that was a very good play on George. He knew I could take any hit from my Manaphy, so Tailwind was a rather safe play. But having Trick Room and Tailwind on the same team, I was blown away. Not gonna lie. And yeah, now he has 3 turns of Tailwind, and everything kind of dies to his Pelipper. The only thing I hope I have is like that he misses a Hydro Pump on something. So that's what I'm gonna go for right here. He doesn't miss the first one, so Tapu Koko goes down. I go into my Heatran. Let's see if he can miss a Hydro Pump versus me. He can't. My Heatran goes down. He's still at full health. Now the Rain is left, so he might miss a Hurricane, but no, he hits my Manaphy, and damn, now I only have my Gligar left, and yeah. Gligar can't really do anything with this. I only have Earthquake and U-turn, so I get off my rocks. He misses a Hydro Pump, so he can miss, just not on the turn I need him to miss. So it's just kind of sad. He goes to Hydro Pump, he gets a crit. I don't think it should matter it. But yeah, I got 5-0'd by Pelipper. That was a game. Like, George, he said he was drunk team building, and I believe him. Like, that was quite the team. And I got blown away, not gonna lie. And one thing I learned from this match, or one thing I noticed on this match, I'm just not having enough fun in this league, I think. I'm not having enough fun. I'm taking this way too seriously. Like, all my mons so far are like kind of standard with what I can bring. Like, Lapras was like the most creative with like ICMZ, Hail, which was kind of cool, but like, George is having a lot of fun. Other people in the league are having a lot of fun with creative stats, and they're doing good. Same with Will last week with the Mimikyu and all this good stuff. So from now on, I will have a lot more fun in this league. I will have a lot more creative and weird stats to this league, because that seems to be the way to win. And currently, I'm definitely not winning out. And yeah, I mean, this game, before we go into our lost game mode, this was for George. This was a very nicely planned team and a very nicely gameplay. I bowed down to this. I got wrecked. I got blown away. There are many words you can use for that, but in the end, George just destroyed me with Tailwind, Trick Room, Explosion, and then Sonic Star Trek Pelipper. not even hacks involved. He just blew me away with his planning and playing. But yeah, enough of sucking George's dick. He will get enough of that in the comments or through his GBA championships and all this good stuff. But yeah, that's all for week 2 of SMD. For week 3, you can assume some more fun sets, some more heat, like the kids call it these days. But yeah, that's enough for me. I will see you in our time. Ciao.